from their earlier series in this week is that they were playing very aggressive in this early game, but now picking something like the Affiliates and the Kazakhs does signify that they are looking for those late game team fights and getting those items online ASAP, while RA on the other hand, they're going the BLG route, and this is exactly what I want, but that's the Mordekaiser for Xiaoshu. Xun does dodge the wall perfectly.
Should get the flash out of Xiaoshu here. Does flash, but still goes down under tower. One more auto attack at 400. Smackaroos straight to Xun.
A real there though. So the first dragon is going to go towards the side of RA. Really between the mid jungle, and I think BLG,
this is going to be so punishing.
Oh, yeah.
The Pop Blossom as well. He can't get out. Everything's coming down, and Yagao. He snipes him out of the jungle.
Their own lane, and just look at the vision that BLG has been able to set up.
Oh no! Oh no! One more auto, and there you go. Elk snipes him down. And what did we say? BLG are just hopping the map every time. Let's see if they can continue to snowball this. Elk gonna dodge this one out. Elk gonna outplay Feather.
What?
And the auto attack. It's enough. No, assume. He tries to go for it. He gets the trade off at least. And RA are just scrounging for something. They're finally on the board.
Elk just knew, but they gotta look for more.
You got so much damage for Lien. They are just diving headlong under the tower to try to pick up kills. They trade one back to Xun. And the Yomu start this time around. You just go straight for the Yomu Relay. You're going to complete the Yomus next. And you do so much freaking damage. Holy cow. Lien's just gone. Melio, say hi. And Strive might go down under tower 2. No, he does survive. Assume is going for a little bit of damage here. Feather just goes in and now is immediately surrounded by the Shark Pop Blossom. Yagao cannot be given this Nico champion any longer.
He is out of Xun, and Lien is just dead. I mean, Strive is also a little bit caught out of position. Oh, Nico died.
Under tower. Yeah, we had Yagao get taken out. Strive should be quick to follow. Here comes all the healing, but Xun, he still goes down. The tower is not enough to help save the day. On survives, but already BLG's comp non-existent. But when BLG have the upper hand, they can just find the fights that they want to. And speaking of finding fights they want to, Xiaoshu gonna have to use the Shadow Realm here under Xun, but he does a lot of damage, and Xun just takes him out.
This top lane matchup has been...
Yeah, they are just playing the Bush game right now. Yagao gonna go in. He tries to find, as still has the Pop Blossom. That's gonna hit as well. Again, just out by his lonesome. Things are falling apart. Maybe he gets Xun. Nope. That Mega Death Rocket goes a little bit wide. So does the Moonlight Vigil. Oh my goodness. The Flash, the Gravitum, and now Feather. Yeah, you had something, but you end up with nothing. Oh, they still fight Xiaoshu. Oh, he flashes out of it too. He's like, Time's just a little overextended from RA, but it is nice that they are still trying. Lien, you're just gonna die here. There's not much left to say except maybe a little bit of what are you doing at my red, buddy? They do take
plant, but it's gonna be a TP from the Nico into the mid lane.
We don't get to talk. We get a double TP from BLG. They are just having fun at this point at the expense of RA. They're throwing ultis left and right, and Bin will pick up the kill.
They don't have any minions. I know they can't even walk up because I feel like it's just gonna auto attack you from 2 screens away. But back to my original.
I want to say that she walks at her speed because that's why like you see sometimes the awkward lineup in the minions when people are trying if they want to continue grabbing these objectives. But because of that, we have so much time. I actually get a replay of Xun just taking out Xiaoshu again.
He's dead. Wait, it was a trade?
That was during.
Oh, he flashed. Sorry, I don't know what that replay was. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, we got Strive connecting one of those skill shots, but it ain't a skill shot. Pop Blossom will not make a difference. Elk takes down a side lane turret, but it is RA. Holy cow, that's a tier 2 tower down. That is a second item spike as well for Elk. No. Xiaoshu, all you wanted to do was get the turret. All you wanted to do. I don't know if you're making it out of this one alive. You can try. You can try your darndest. Miracles are made sometimes. That the miracle of life will not begin this time. And Xun will take yet another kill. 10-1. It's actually crazy. The level up of mechanics, it feels like with the Aphelios is seeing a lot more crazy shenanigans. I just don't know if they can do anything about it. We'll see.
Nice soul point from the side of BLG, but what are you gonna lose as a return? 2 towers protecting your base from mid and bottom lane. It's just gonna open up the entire bottom side jungle.
They're
Shun
gonna
looking for
stop people
2v3.
too. No! No! It's Survivor Island, and both Lian and Xiaoshu have been voted off. Goodbye, pack your things. You're out of this game 1 year. One more kill goes to Shun. Oh no! In the base. Oh, it's still catastrophe. Assume goes down to Bin. The towers should be next. Comes in, and the signal of the end. BLG come out stomping in game number 1 with a 1-0 victory.
With the scoreline of 20-5, everyone, we shouldn't let Milia open for blue side.
Don't do it. Don't leave it open. Don't let them have it. It's dirty. It's so dirty. Oh, man. As soon as we saw that, there was like, man.
Extra bit of survivability for the Zai. I'm assuming Xiaoshu, maybe something like the Gragas that can disposition Elk in these team fights is going to be the perfect fit for this composition. But no, it does seem like he's going to play for laning phase and lock in the Silas as that counter.
That's really good. As well as you get as soon back to get something here. He is still just at level 2. Lian has hit that level 3. We'll see them go in for the fight. Not expecting Lian to be there. Xiaoshu getting oh so low, but Bin has no way out of this one as the fear connects. So does RA's first blood.
Classic level.
Actually, no. So going to answer the gank. They both were unseen. There are plans amidst. The Shadow Council has spoken, and Shun will try to answer to Xiaoshu, but it's a solo from Bin. Giga Bin activated, baby, as Lian gonna...
And Shun didn't even need to be there for Bin to get that solo kill onto Xiaoshu. I think it could have been a tiny bit cleaner. I think there's going to be a dive, though.
They're going to try for it. A lot of minions here. Shun flashes beautifully. Bin just dies outright. Now the fear connects. Couple shots from the tower will make work, and Shun survives! What a monster! And he'll go in for the vault breaker, but he dies. Xiaoshu should survive. Maybe a cannon shot. Not going to be enough. The regeneration is there.
Fire, but I think he's going to come wrap around and look for a sneaky combo onto the ADC.
The double headshot. The zap does not connect on Assume, but they do have a lot of damage here. Elk will flash the Blade Caller, trying to get a couple auto attacks in, but not enough. It's going to be close, and Assume gets the kill. The 2V's in the way of RA, and Lian has showed up on flashing away. Feather can't.
Level 5, so I'm assuming this Nocturne is going to hit level 6 very soon after another camp or so. Yaga's here.
Yeah, he's all by himself. They were spotted out, and Lian goes down.
Look, I'm not too sure about what the Nocturne was thinking there. A little bit too greedy. Another engage from on.
They got a lot of shots. Elk is spun up here, and Assume needs to try to get the Blade Caller. He gets a lot of damage down, and Assume, it's a trade of the ADCs, and we turn into supportal combat. My goodness, both these guys are trying to light a fire, and now Feather gets the engage on. Strive has shown up, making something out of nothing, and On should get locked down, CC'd and taken out by Strive.
Although Lian got caught in the enemy jungle, R is able to sell. Bin does have the Rift Herald for this as well, but Bin's so low.
Oh my god. There's the paranoia down. I don't know if they commit to this. They're just going to go for it. The Meganar ulti spell shielded from Lian. Big combo coming through in the top side.
That as we have Shun parting towards this top side with the ultimate available.
Cease and desist comes through. You got the cease and desist taken away as well, but won't even get a chance to use it from Xiaoshu. Another kill goes over to BLG in top side.
Even though BLG are at a 2k deficit, they're the ones that secure the second dragon perfectly, where it's going to be really hard for Bin to even walk up to his own lane.
Oh, we got the engage here on the Bin. So we're again near Mega Narbar, and again gets his kill, and that's a big pick back around to their strong side with Assume coming up from mid. We get this tussle with the 3v3. The paranoia not available. There's a TP coming in from both sides. See who can make first blood here. The grand entrance was actually huge, and it actually looks like On goes down first. So Assume able to get one. Pop Blossom onto 3 members from RA. They're able to wipe the floor with BLG.
A 3-for-0 trade.
Ever prevalent in the meta is oh so strong. Strive looking real good on the champion. We get that 3-man backline knockup, and now Bin overextended again, but he actually gets one back on a Feather. And now you actually got Shun coming in. Big flash trying to get the Blade Caller. Doesn't kill Bin, but it will be assumed. No, it goes down 650 over to BLG, and On saves the day from the rest of the fight. Here comes Yagao to try to save Shun. Shun surviving. Xiaoshu, you've overextended. Shun survives. Everything used under the beast that is Xiaoshu. And Ben comes up with the big kill. It's looking like the RA advantage is being consistently held so far in this game too. A far cry from game number 1 and a much welcome
Difference
step
between Annie and Nico in the meta right now. Since BLG, you know that their most comfortable style is diving you.
They're gonna be able to get out of that one without the turret. The Strive has come to join and now locking them up here. Shun needs to be a little bit careful, but he does have that Radiant Virtue, so pretty tanky himself. Assume needs to be himself very careful. That cease and desist is right around the corner, but On is getting chopped up into hamburger meat. He does pop that Unbreakable Will, pop Xiaoshu back, but the big grand entrance, re-engage, pop Blossom on a BLG, and it's RA thriving under the pressure that BLG was putting down.
And BLG
Doesn't get it, but he will get the purple cape from the Baron buff play. We'll see what RA can do with it while we look back at that.
Towers, they just have to play within their own base, and hopefully RA makes an overextending play. So
Them, but wasn't able to get the damage down, and BLG have to look back bot because they were already losing their inhib tower here. Re-engage from that was a beautiful power unleashed onto Assume. They do get the pick out of the ADC, a big piece, but not back into that one, while Bin got a side lane turret.
And that's the mistake that BLG needed
For this dragon, and it looks like BLG will just cede this one and say, we'll fight you at the soul.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bin.
Let's see what happens. Shun right around the corner. I swear every night I've casted we've had burger flips, but it ain't a flip. It's a smackaroo as it's RA that pounce on a BLG. They weren't even expecting it. The 5 combo from RA pressed and delivered.
With those Syndra stuns and Syndra E's for these team fights to go into your favor. BLG desperately trying to make it.
BLG, your past self set this date up. You said, I'll see you in 5 minutes. I don't think that's a date that you wanted. You might have wanted to cancel as RA. That's BLG trying to pull back, but a big pot blossom yet again. The scatter of the week was actually pretty huge, but Strive goes golden, and now that just means that RA can pick him apart. Elk is the saving grace. But it hits the duct from Xiaoshu, shuts it down. Everybody's gone from BLG, and RA are pushing us to 3.
This team, and exactly what we needed from this for this week.
They will end at least on a better note than they did in their first series. They will make BLG sweat for it. They will push them to a 3rd game and reset the stakes of this best of 3 to end out their week 1 hopes. Both these teams giving it their all, and you gotta love RA coming back to life in the way that they did. We wanted initiation, we wanted to,
and that is exactly what worked for RA in that game too, and got them that win.
I'm just interested in how the comp works as a whole. Yes, you're always looking at the rocket grabs, but it is interesting how the rest of the comp coheses with that. This feels a little bit more reserved in the Thresh.
Look, I'm a big matchup, especially when you have someone that can look for those engages like this Vi.
I'm just so excited because I actually get to see a Lulu. I don't know if I'd ever said that before, but On actually getting chunked out. I don't know if I'm super excited anymore because Assume is getting excited now. First blood to RA. Figuring out what he can do. Might end up TPing to the wave. There we go. To the tower. The hook actually comes through, and maybe Ben didn't want this one. He's trying to get out now. They do have to preemptively flash. Now Lien has shown up from the back, and now Ben goes down. Not the way BLG wanted to play this one. They set up the trap.
Have the red buff in hand as Feather. He doesn't have the flash
really
available.
Wanted to, oh, the play from Feather was so beautifully timed, and now Assume is gonna get excited. Feather is still alive. He finally goes down to On, picking him up. The glitter lands, but now BLG have bit off way more than they can chew. They need the check, please. Big kill from On, who finds himself a double kill. It's 2 going back both ways, but Lien makes it RA's favor with a 3. Actually a contest coming out from BLG here. The dragon takes a long time to go down. Lien getting a little bit low, but they want to go for the fight. Shun into the pit. Lien's already gone, and it's Yagao who picks up the dragon, and everything now, just like dominoes, falling back the other way in BLG's favor.
How did Lien get so low?
No way. Not again. Not like this, Lien says. I'm going to finish it. And
He's
I'm
on the wrong side of the map.
Hey, he's a sneaky son of a gun. Maybe he can get away from this one. They do have the vision on him, and there's the cease and desist. They still need a little bit of damage follow-up, but Yagao coming right around the corner here to make sure it's so. Shin might not even need him. They try to leave it to a solo bolo, but at least I'll try to give the credit over to Yagao. He's going to dodge out here. He's going to try to get Shun, but he doesn't. Yagao gets the kill.
I don't know what angle Lian's priority of this mid lane, and it is going to be BLG opening up the map with this tier 1. Strive has an angle, he no vision.
Oh no, Shun, he misses it. It's a big death sentence on, but that big pop awesome right in return. BLG trying to escape now. Bin very tanky on the front line as well, and this might actually signal Elk to move forward. He does have a lot of damage in the tank, and he's looking for the caliber shots on a Strive. There's On blasting over On, you monster! He capitalizes on Elk's.
Finds 3 people with that pop blossom, and I don't know how Arya is going to come back from such a tragedy. He wasn't able to find those resets that they so desperately need, because Bin, for the remaining fight, Elk is now dead for some reason.
They caught Elk in the mid lane, and now Zoom gets to get fired up after that tower. Try to get on, but can't get him. That should be a tier 2 tower going down. Shun looking for the big wrap.
Yeah, but if you look at BLG's vision, it's all on Baron, so they
commit there, as they will be trying to burn the Baron, but more so looking for the fight. They find Shun, he goes in, but the Moonlight Vigil with the Infernum, that's so big, and the Gale Force forward, it could unlock him. The Mega Death Rocket doesn't go through, the Pop Blossom misses. On, trying to find another kill. It is Chaos that is leading RA's way. BLG just didn't know where to run, didn't know where to go. Assume, though, you've overstayed your welcome, and Ben is a big old meatball coming to your pasta soon. Big kill from On, who flashes for it, because that's just the Chad he is.
Watching On play Lulu just makes my day. He's going to dance with it, especially with the red and white available for Elk as well. No cleanse, though, but I'm assuming, I'm not too sure if On's sitting on that Mikhail's just quite yet. Does have the flash, it's going to be very careful.
Unstoppable onslaught. Luyan is on the backside. Bin is tanking up a storm right now, but it's Strive on the side who gets caught. Is he even going to get to use Tibbers? He does get it down, but I don't know if he got the combo right there. And that is a huge turn in the events for BLG. They find Luyan on the side again, and Pop Blossom comes forward. Not going to hit. The death sentence does. Assume trying to get excited, trying to make something happen, but it's so much damage from Elk, who just keeps cooking him down, and that's 4 kills. 4 more for Elk.
Name me a more iconic duo, Elk and getting quadra and pentakills on this Aphelios. They're gonna get the Baron now, but we'll have a look
really
at.
Strong. You do have those 3 items completed for Assume, but the base is starting to become tatters
5
here.
minutes ago, as they're getting closed in with this Baron buff.
They do end up getting another tier 2. They need to sham it, and here comes Yagao over the side, waiting for a big Pop Blossom. But that Baron, it's already gone. And now BLG could just look to take the fight. Look who's reared it up at the front. It's Bin. Moonlight Vigil connects. You got so much distance. Lien has found Elk, but literally does no damage to him. Bin survives. Pop Blossom out, and Yagao gets 1. A big caliber as well. Feather goes down. Another goes, and that's BLG with Elk flashing forward. Over 8,000 damage, and the man is popping off BLG. They should find a finish to this game 3.
And once again, Mazel, another clean ace coming out and 0 with their series.
What a way to do it. Consistent team fighting. The slow fights, as you said, but it's more importantly, Elk that waits. He's a predator in the jungle, waiting until your last dying moment to jump out and smack you. And an incredible strength-to-strength jump for BLG. Yes, they had to work for it. They had to go all 3 games, but they will start their first week of the LPL Summer Split at 2-0, and especially the week.